and also hear our voices and not be completely. Yeah. So if let's see. Go ahead.
Check. Testes, 1, 2, test. Oh yeah, there it is.
You see?
We are back.
You see, there's the volume right there. And now, you and I could probably even come back down on the headphones. Perfect.
Oh yeah.
And now we should still have volume. Oh.
Well, not if you mute it.
The live stream. Yes. The live stream, not the podcast. We don't do a podcast.
Speaking of podcasts, before we start this episode, I'd like to give a shout out to What's That Noise podcast. If you guys haven't checked it out, they have released episode 2 about a week ago, but the day we're recording this, they released episode 2 today. Basically, the singer for Remember Me When, it is his podcast he's created where he reviews albums. The first episode is Asking Alexandria album? Or no, it's Hollywood Undead. They review a Hollywood Undead album with Lee Houston, who is the lead guitarist for Remember Me When. And then episode 2 is with his little sister, and they will be reviewing, or they have reviewed, Clouds, the mixtape by NF. So if you guys are big NF fans, be sure to check that out and hear what he's got to say about it. He's a great guy, good sense of humor. I think you'll really enjoy listening to it.
I love NF, and that sounds like an awesome listen while I'm doing work stuffs.
It's good.
So, yeah.
It's good. Okay. Yeah. And the cool thing is I was initially thinking when he told me about this, I was like, dude, how are you going to get away with playing a whole album and not get a copyright?
Yeah.
He doesn't play the album. He goes track by track and say, okay, when I listened to it, I really liked this. I really liked this. He breaks it down. He's like, the first verse is a banger. The chorus, there's a little bit that could be, desired, but
unfortunately, that's the world you have to live in when you're doing that. It's like, you want to review big name bands. That's cool, you can, but you just can't put any of their
music in it,
memorabilia, their music, their logos, any of that stuff. You got to stay away from all that shit because they'll pull it for everything. So. You can do it. It's just it takes away a little bit of it because it's like I want to play the music for it. I can't. It'd be great to listen to the song in the background while I was reviewing it, but unfortunately that's just the copyright world that we live in. So it's still cool that he's doing that though.
Yeah.
I'm down on the album review thing, man.
Super cool.
I love talking shop on a good album. So I would be down to listen to that.
So that's the What's That Noise podcast. You can find it anywhere that they play podcasts. It's fucking everything.
You heard it here first. And then you're going to hear it over there next.
That's it.
307 Reacts. Matt, Chris.
Yo.
Yeah, you guys know who you guys are. The problem is I don't remember who's on the screen. It's In the Variant, Wayside official music video, 8K, which I don't know. I guess it's shot in 8K. We're not going to be watching it in 8K because that's going to eat every ounce of computing power this thing has.
I don't think this computer will.
It'll do it, but
the monitors won't
the monitors 8K. It wouldn't do anything for us. So, but anyways, Chris, explain to us what is going on here.
So basically, these guys are from Denver, Colorado. They hit us up on Facebook and said, "Hey, man, we just released a new music video. We really want you guys to check it out." So we're here.
So the band
honest
name
critique, honest, thoughts on this. We're gonna tell you guys what we like, what we don't like. It is what it is.
Yes.
So.
The band name is In the Variant, and then the song is Wayside.
I believe so.
Okay.
I could be wrong on that. I could do a little more research, but
we're
I
usually
don't.
wrong.
Okay.
So that could be check number 1 right there.
Man, it's been a hot day out here today.
It has been. Yeah, it's been nice.
I'd go for an Arnold Palmer. How about you? Look at that shit.
What is
half
this?
and half fruit snacks, dude.
Okay, all right, we're gonna set it off. I guess we're doing half and half.
They have original strawberry, mango, and peach in this bitch.
I like a fruit snack. I will say that.
Too,
I've said in previous episodes.
We're just gonna look at that.
What are these things? Oh, look at they're like natural colored.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's.
I got a little. I was just the Arnold Palmer logo. Okay. Got it.
Not bad. Not bad.
Those
are delicious.
Juicy, fruity.
Gluten-free, fat-free, and made with real fruit. Let's go.
Anyway. Like, comment, subscribe. We're going to get into this In the Variant, Wayside, official music video in
8K.
HD is what my thing says. I don't know. Let's go.
Perfect.
I guess let's jam it, huh?
Right.
Disconnected.
It gives me
first initial thoughts.
I've got just from those last few words there in that scream. I got Lauren Babic vibes from that. I was like, okay, that's kind of cool.
Initial vibes, Evanescence.
Oh, fair. Yeah. Okay.
That's what I was hearing.
First thing that I heard, because I'm a drummer, first place I went was the drum mix, and I'm about 99% sure these are real drums, recorded real. The snare is you can tell that it's a real kit because of the way that the snare is coming through the mix. It's hard to record drums, man. Recording drums is tough. I think the snare is a little, like, I don't even know what to call it, like a little short. I don't know.
Flat, maybe?
Yeah, see, I don't... And
not as in, like, pitch, but...
Yeah, like, it needs some reverb, it needs maybe a little more compression or something. It just doesn't... It feels a little, like, a farty. I don't don't exactly know what the terminology is for it, but overall, everything sounds pretty good. Would like to see a little bit more movement out of the band members, especially, like, you're going to break into this full band scene, you know, where like, you kind of come into the chorus with it. Like, everyone should be just fucking getting at it,
just
right? Doing the damn thing. So
I tell you what, this is cool though. Whoever gave you access, or however you guys have access to an ambulance garage, dude, badass.
And being able to bring a kid in there and play it, and like hook your gear up and like do a PA in there and do the whole thing, pretty dope. All right,
that's super.
You good?
Let's back it up 15.
Okay. What are your initial thoughts? You good on it so far?
I'm good on it so far. The music video is very interesting. I'm curious to know if she like, you initially wake up and there's a doctor looking down at you. Is she the patient running away, or is she the person going to save somebody from the, like, I don't know.
Loose ends right now, right?
But
we'll see how it ties together.
But the lyrics of it talk about how I feel everything's coming down on me. I don't, like, basically feeling depressed and anxiety and all this different stuff. And there's a lot of medical solutions, but a lot of people find that those don't necessarily help them. So what do you do? And, like, she's just kind of running, and you can only run for so long. So it's very, very interesting. Good story.
Let's see what happens.
By the wayside, now I find myself crossing lines to justify my dark side. Well, I'm starting to lose it. Yeah, I'm starting to lose my grip, hanging on to delusions, thinking that I can do this as I face it all. Just to find that fall. And I can't tell you either way. Fuck the numb, I'd rather feel pain until I find my place. I'll hang by the wayside.
Okay. That's pretty stanky bass tone. That's pretty slappy.
Pretty stanky bass.
I will say the toms on the drums sound awesome.
Oh yeah, toms are great.
And the drummer, whoever your drummer is, he's killing it. He's doing a lot of busy work with a lot of fills and stuff like that. But everything is in time, and I mean, it's all coming across. So I think it sounds good, man. Like, and again, I'm about 100% sure that that's a real drum recording. And kudos to you guys, man. I can't do it. I've done it a couple times, and I've never been satisfied enough with just an acoustic drum recording by itself that I've done to be like, yeah, I can put that on a mix. I always have to sample layer. So whenever we hear these mixes that come across where they have like a good drum mix in the thing, and I can tell they've done it all live, it's like, kudos to you guys, man. Yeah. I'm not brave enough to do that shit, and you guys made it work. So good for you guys. I think it's worth it.
By the way, let us know who recorded this for you guys. Like, did you record it on your own, like in maybe a basement studio?
True, you're in Denver. You have options. That's right.
Did you go to a studio? Like, you know, how'd that all work out? Let us know.
All right, let's keep going.
The plot thickens.
Yeah. Ooh, okay. All right, go get them. Digital Mile, huh? I wonder if that's the studio or the production company.
Probably
or like
the production
Yeah, like the video company.
Yeah.
Um,
That was a fantastic video.
So...
Are you ready for me to break it down?
Yes.
Okay, so...
I have a few notes on the over, like, some of my own things that are going through my head.
Technical, whatever.
Yes.
Okay,
What's going on with the story? What just happened
This
there?
is my interpretation, okay, because, like, the cool thing about music and music videos is everybody views them, and some people walk away with something different.
It's art.
So I don't know if this is what the original artist intended, but here's what I have gathered. There towards the end, she sings the line, "I would rather feel pain than just feel numb." So it's one of those things where the person who kidnapped her is herself, thrown back to a Tom McDonald best rapper ever vibe.
Yeah,
where it's like her inner demon is
Dude,
herself.
I was literally
constant.
I didn't want to interrupt you before you started, but I was literally going to be like, am I getting like a Tom McDonald vibe where like she's her own demon enemy, kind of like her own kidnapper kind of thing? Yeah, okay.
And so it's basically like, I don't necessarily know where I belong, and it shows her at her job, right, that she just like hates. She's like, dude, this is so fucking stupid, like whatever. And then it shows her with her inner demons, like showing what's happening on the inside, battling with herself. And then there's the things going on at work, and then there's the scene with the ambulance where she's like being taken away. And it's like, well, I don't necessarily want to end up there either. So I'm just going to hang out on the wayside until I figure out what the fuck I'm going to do. Like, I'm just going to exist off to the side on my own and battle my own things. And then once I kind of figure it out, I'll figure it out. It's kind of which I think a lot of people end up finding themselves there.
For sure.
It's pretty cool.
For sure. Yeah. I vibe with that whole thing, man. I think it was, dude, I bet in 8K that video looks incredible because it looked great on our monitor. And like, these are low end, you know, it's like
1080p.
100, like they're $160 a piece or something. They're not expensive. So yeah, I bet first of all, I bet that it looks amazing in 8K.
Yeah.
I think the overall one thing I did note on the drum set, if you go back and watch, the drummer's cymbals are like, they have a bunch of holes in them. They look like they're mesh almost. Those are like low noise cymbals, like low volume cymbals. And I'm wondering if they recorded with those as well. Because if they did, I don't think I've ever heard those recorded before. So I was listening to like the ride cymbal and stuff in there, and it sounded like extra pingy, and I'm wondering if that like is because of those cymbals. Maybe they recorded on those cymbals to kind of help the mix, depending on the room. Not sure.
It would make sense, like if we were to record, because I think the biggest thing when we record live drums in this room is the cymbals are just too damn loud.
They are loud, yeah.
And so having mesh cymbals may help. I don't know.
What I would do is just keep the cymbals, and I would build 4 to 10 bass traps and hang them from the ceiling, put them on the walls, and just basically kill everything off so that way it kind of like levels everything out. And then that way you get more bottom end out of the kit too. I learned a lot from Glenn Fricker. Anyways, so that's on the drums. The bass guitar, he's rocking, I'm pretty sure it was a Fender, like a Fender P bass through like a whole heart key rig. Yeah. So it's stanky. I'm sure like that's where you're getting all that tone out of. That's a ridiculously loud, thumpy setup. So
it is.
Kudos to the bass rig. It looked like the guitar player, I think, was playing like a JCM 900, full like Marshall rig and a PRS guitar. I mean, can't go wrong, right? Like if you're looking for just a gritty rock tone, which is like, and speaking of gritty rock, like what was this funky rock?
It was dope,
like metal funk breakdown in the middle. That was pretty cool, man. You guys definitely got a sound going. So keep that up for sure, because it was definitely like interesting, and it kept me wanting to listen, and like that's something that's been lost in today's music for sure. So keep that up. I think the sound is good.
Well, and it's hard to have a guitar solo that long with just regular rock chords. Like you change it up to a funk style, like people are locked in.
Yeah, exactly. And like the cadence kind of changes a little bit, and people are like, oh, they're getting like, oh, they're like finding that pocket, man. Yeah, so pretty good overall. I would give that a right at the
Would you
end.
look at this?
Hang on.
Hold up. Wait, and back.
Now we're back. All right, I would give. Sorry, our camera decides that sometimes it just wants to make.
Hey, that's so. We recorded a 40-minute video yesterday.
Harry Mack video went like 45 minutes, and it had not a single issue. With this one was a 4-minute video, and it stopped on us. Anyways, I don't know. I would give that a 3.75 out of 5.
I'm gonna go the full 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5.
That's pretty. Like, I definitely want to see more.
I would have given this, honestly, I would have given this like a 4.5 if you guys would have came into that chorus scene and your guitar players were just fucking moving and throwing. Like, I would have been like, boom, I'm in. 4 out of 5, you know, blah, whatever. That's the only thing for me is like, I need more.
That's one of my favorite parts about watching our Freebird music video is it comes in, I think it's on the drum solo, the very first scene of the drum solo, and you see Matt just fucking
whipping.
He's just whipping, dude.
It's time
and
to
it's
whip,
not
dude.
even his time.
Nope.
Not even his time to shine. He's just back there throwing it down.
That's how you know you're having fun, man. And especially like in a music video, man, you don't have to hit the notes.
And nobody's paying attention to the chords.
Yeah, you don't have to hit the notes. It doesn't matter. You're playing to a PA, dude. Just whip. Get close and just start whipping, man. Especially in those like big chorus intros. So that's just my 2 cents. You know, you guys do your thing. You're killing it, obviously. Like, you guys are doing just fine without my opinion. So keep doing your thing, regardless. But I think it was great, man. I think it was awesome. Keep going, guys.
For sure. Well, if you guys enjoyed this video as much as we did, be sure to leave a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, click the bell, become part of the notification gang. And if you guys want to show these guys some love, the link to this video will be down in the description below. Be sure to go to their page, show them some love, like, comment, subscribe, and help them along their journey. Being an independent artist fucking sucks sometimes. So it's difficult. I know the Nixon Rodeo, man, they're on a struggle for 40 subscribers. Okay, that's it. That's all they need to reach 1,000. And this has been a 2-week campaign.
Being a band on YouTube is tough, man.
Oh, it's tough.
Keep at it, guys.
But anyway, we'll see you guys next time. Bow.